I always had to explain that my dad's a redneck and my mom's from Thailand, so that makes me a necktie. That's right, I love to drink Bud and eat fried dog. In fact, growing up in Idaho, I just found out that I was actually Asian and not Oriental. Apparently the word Oriental is used to describe rugs and vases and crap like that. My whole entire life I've been describing myself as imported house decor. I always wondered what my life would have been like if I would have gotten a Thai name growing up. But not just any Thai name, one with special meaning. So I started doing a little bit of research. I found beautiful flower. I thought that was a pretty meaning. That in Thai is Duk Pesua. I kept going. I found luck. Luck is a very big thing in the Asian culture. That in Thai is Bun Mi. I kept going. I found blessing. I thought blessing was a beautiful meaning. That in Thai is Sampun. Do you imagine if I would have gotten the name Sampun growing up in Idaho? I totally would have gone by Poon, for short. Come to find out, all those names are for men. My grandpa, I was very close to my grandpa. He passed away years ago. He wasn't really crazy that I wanted to do comedy. He supported it. He just asked that I had a backup plan, so I got married. And my husband, he has ADD. And I found that when I hide his pills, he can get a week's worth of chores done in 1 hour. I'll tell you, I've been married now for 10 years, and I have learned a lot being married in 10 years. Like men, totally don't care where they're at when they adjust themselves. And my husband and I have gotten this whole difference of opinion on it. I know, I don't understand, so I compromised. I just asked that he not do out in public anymore. He agreed. That was fair. So here's the true test. We're actually in the store and we're looking at some stuff, and I can see him moving in the corner of my eye. And I see this. What? Do you have to go potty? We always have strange things happen to us too. We're actually standing in line, and this woman is just standing in front of us, and she turns around and she looks at my husband and she goes, "Dang, is that you? That smells so good. What is that?" And my husband's very calm, reserved. He's like, it's called Spark. And she goes, "It sure could start one." I am standing right there. I'm like, "Hello, I speak English. I'm not a mail-order bride." I thought, I'm so not gonna let her talk to my husband like that. I just took one look at her and I went, "Oh my goodness. That is exactly what his boyfriend says." Oh. We have a son, we have a 9-year-old son, and usually I'm pretty tolerant. He's like, yeah, I've got pretty thick skin with him, and he did it this past year totally embarrassed me. We're standing in line at the store, and we're waiting to check out. There's 3 people in front of us, and he walks past every single one of them, grabs the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, turns around and walks it back to me. Every person that was standing in line turns around and looks at me. I was mortified, like, oh, my son just did it. But I just took a deep breath. I did what any good mother would have done. And I took a look at him and I just said, "Okay, but it's coming out of your allowance." And I gave him a high five. Because I'm trying to be a good mom. I had to take him to go get some shoes. And the girl, she's like sizing his feet. She's like, "Wow, how old is he?" I go, "Well, he's 9. She's like, "He has really big feet for a 9-year-old. It's like, "I know. He has that from his dad." You know what they say about men with big feet? That's not true at all. I do have a 15-year-old daughter. She is from my first marriage. Her dad, ever since we got divorced, he's completely let himself go. She came up to me, they're at that age where they notice all those little things, and she had come up to me and she's like, Mom, you know when you had my dad come pick me up from school the other day? I was like, yeah, and she's all, Ashley goes, is that your dad? He's ugly. I tried not to laugh. But my feelings were hurt because her feelings were hurt, and I just looked at her, I'm trying to console her, and I was like, oh, honey, listen, I am so sorry you had to find out like that. My daughter is also very dark. She has very dark skin, black curly hair. People are always asking what her ethnic background is, and I always explain, my mom's from Thailand, and her dad, he's part Native American, and literally this guy goes, wow, well, she's gonna be a drunk. Yeah, I thought that was really rude, and I thought, you know what, say what you will, but I'm banking on her being a good gambler. She'd asked her dad how come he never bought her shirts, clothes, anything, and he literally told her, that's your mom's job. Mom's job, it hurt her feelings. I couldn't believe he even said that to her. I decided I'm totally not gonna even fight with him on it, so I just decided to go ahead and spoil her. I got her custom clothes. I got her custom-made t-shirts just to wear to her dad's on the weekends. One says, I'm with stupid. The other one says he doesn't pay child support. And my favorite, my mom had a one-night stand, and all I got was this lousy dad.